Hey guys, Zack here, and these are my plans for 2021. Okay, so I think it goes without saying that 2020 was kind of a shit year. So everybody knows 2020 was kind of not the best. It kind of had a lot of problems. It kind of didn't. Kind of a lot of plans fell apart, and kind of a lot of things. That kind of happened with me this year. There was a lot of things that I was planning to do, and then they kind of fell apart. I was, for example, I was trying to. I told you guys several months ago that I was planning to make a video thing. This is like a special 4th year anniversary type deal, but that kind of fell apart because not only did I kind of suck at planning, but COVID kind of messed up my system a little bit. I had a plan where I was working on it during work, and then I kind of lost my job because of that, and then it kind of fell apart because I was trying to figure out something to do for how to actually get a job again. I now have a steady job again, so that helps preface a little bit. That helps fix some of the problems, but I am back on track to actually getting that video done again. I'm going to be hopefully releasing it in April. There's an important day in April that I'm going to be releasing it for, because I figured it didn't really work for my one. It didn't really work for the anniversary video. It didn't work. It was supposed to go off on Halloween, and then that didn't happen. But then I decided it's gonna come out April, and I'm gonna try and do that deadline as best as I can. So I'm gonna spend the next 4 months in my spare time trying to work on that. So that video is happening. That video is happening. So it's going to come out in April. I'm planning to have it come out in April, and that's going to eventually come out. But also I have some anime review ideas coming forward. So again, as I said, 2020 was kind of terrible, but there is something interesting that happened because of 2020, which is that pretty much every anime that was supposed to get to debut last year is now debuting this year, alongside all the things that were originally scheduled for this year. So yeah, the end result is that all the anime that you may or may not love and follow, they kind of all got lumped together this year. So there's like a whole bunch that are releasing on top of one another. There's a whole bunch that are releasing at the same time. There's 2 that are being released concurrently and are the same show. For example, there are 14 different shows that are several of which I like. I plan to review 3 of them, and they're all coming out in the first full week of January. I've already talked about that time I got reincarnated as a slime, but Cells at Work Season 2, if you guys remember, I reviewed the first season of Cells at Work, but I'm going to be reviewing Cells at Work Season 2 and a new spin-off series for that show called Cells at Work Cold Black, which I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do that yet. I may have to shuffle some things around for the time being. Hopefully Cells at Work and Cells at Work Cold Black won't take very long to review. I'm assuming 12 episodes, and then I'll be back to normal schedule with that. But basically, two of my most popular review series are coming out are getting new installments around the same time. There's gonna be 3 of them, and I'm going to have to work some stuff out. I still haven't worked that out yet. But next on the list of agendas is that people have been asking me to play Among Us, and I'm trying to get some stuff worked out behind the scenes to actually get that to work. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna message some of my YouTube friends, as well as some people who may or may not be able to fill out the roster a little bit, so I can have a bit more people to help me with that project. But basically I'm gonna try and gather up some people. I'm gonna herd up a couple of YouTubers and stuff like that, and we're gonna try and play Among Us for you guys. I'm gonna try and get a group together to play Among Us. So yeah, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I'm going to try and branch out as best as I can and try to get as many people as I can. And we're just gonna play it by ear, and we're gonna see what happens. If you guys will know when that comes out because it'll be obvious. You guys will see the thumbnail, you'll see the title, and you'll realize, oh, this is what he's talking about. Okay. And then also at some point after I finish my my special video that I've been making for like a year now, but well, half a year, but you get my point. But after I finish that video, I have a different project that I have in mind. One that's both is and isn't similar to things I've done before. I'm just gonna be out front with it. It's a let's play. I'm just gonna be out front with it. It's a let's play, but it's going to be a much more heavily researched let's play than stuff I've done. It's going to both feel different and feel exactly the same as stuff I've done, because while on the one hand, it's still going to be me jumping around in a game trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do. The difference is that I'm already going to know what I need to do and how to do it, and the main me derping around is just going to be me trying to figure out how to do what I know I need to do, but remembering how to actually do it. I've been making notes, but my brain is kind of not perfect, so we'll see how that works. And then, yeah, and also this is a big one. I'm very close to breaking 100 subscribers at long last. I'm up to 99 now. I released a video yesterday that should knock me over 100. If I haven't, I'm recording this the 31st. So I may or may not have broken it by the end of the day at this point. The video, as I'm recording this, the video I'm talking about has gone up. So, and you guys probably have already seen it if you cared about it. So, yeah. So yeah, basically I did a review of that time I reincarnated as a slime again. The last OVA actually, the fifth one. If you guys have seen it, it'll most likely be in the end screen of this video. But basically I just recorded. I hope that'll push me over 100. And as I said, there's also Cells at Work Season 2. That time I got reincarnated as a slime Season 2, and Cells at Work Code Blacks, all three of which are very popular on my channel. So if I don't break 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'll make an editing note here if I did, then I will definitely by the start of next year. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to break 100 subscribers soon, and then I'll be on. I don't know what'll happen after that. I may make a special for that, but I haven't. It's exciting for me because I've been trying to break 100 subscribers for months now, a long time, and now it's finally happening. So I'm a little excited about that. So thank you for that. Thank you to all the 100 people on the planet who found my stuff and decided they wanted to support me and find out and see more from me. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's something that I'm happy has happened at the very end of the year, if not going into the next one. So thank you for that. That's very helpful. But I'm not sure what else to talk about. I don't know. I'm also planning on picking up some of the older Let's Plays that I've done, the ones that I kind of liked, but got frustrated with because they got stuck on a certain part and couldn't figure out how to get past it. I'm going to try my best to bring some of those back. I'm not sure how well that's going to go because there's constantly just a stream of new games that I constantly want to cover. I may have to postpone playing those. I may have to either postpone playing those or just kind of thin the herd a little bit so that I can actually bring back some of my older stuff and finish those. There's a couple I'm not entirely sure if I'm ever going to finish them, and some that are a little bit awkward to finish, but I'm gonna do my best to try and finish some stuff up this year, because there's a lot of games that I've been playing. I didn't finish all of them, and I would like to finish some of them. So yeah, I'm gonna try and reshuffle to figure out some of my favorites and try and play those. So yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I know for a fact that I want to bring Ni no Kuni back. I know for a fact that I want to bring that back. That was a great game, and I unfortunately got stuck on one boss during the trial of whatever the hell it was called, where I had to work with Esther and Oliver and try and get them to navigate with each other as a pair, and I got stuck on the boss for that area. So yeah, I need to look up a boss. I need to look up a guide for that boss so I can actually figure out how to beat him. But yeah, I'm gonna bring Ni no Kuni back. I feel like it's time, and I feel like it's appropriate to bring it back because that is one of my favorite RPGs of all time, and I feel kind of sad that I just kind of pulled the plug on that because I really, really enjoyed it. So, and yeah, there's a couple of other games that I want to bring it back as well. I don't know. I'll have to go through my list and figure out which games I want to bring back and which ones I kind of feel like should stay dead. And which series I figured should probably never see the light of day again because I just kind of didn't care for them. I have a few that I just didn't care for. For example, I enjoyed Outlast 2. Didn't so much enjoy the original. The original was kind of annoying to me. I probably won't bring that back. I also probably won't bring Layers of Fear 2 back because that one was annoying as well. So, yeah, I think you guys can understand the theme. I'm going to bring back ones that I love, but just kind of got stuck with one instant little thing. Whereas ones that kind of I started out being like, oh, this is gonna be fun, and then they wound up dragging on, and I didn't like them very much. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and bring back some of my favorites, bring back some of my personal favorites. I'm gonna try and do that. That's hopefully going to happen. I'm not entirely sure how well it's going to happen, but I'm gonna do my best. I don't know how well it's gonna work out, but I'm gonna do my best to bring back some older stuff. Also, I've mentioned this before, but I'm not entirely sure how, but I'm going to try and set aside some time to make some more scripted videos for you guys, because I want to make more of those. The big one I'm working on, the one that you guys already know about, that one I've been working out for a while, and I'm kind of sort of happy with how it's turning out so far, but I do want to make more scripted stuff, because I feel like there's more I could be doing, and I feel like making Let's Plays and that being all I do is it's kind of stifling creatively. I want to try and be more creative and make more stuff for you guys, which is kind of why I started YouTube in the first place. I want to be more creative and make more stuff. I want to expand my horizons, as it were. I want to basically be a bigger influencer than I am, and I want to help. And I want to basically make kind of some videos that kind of share my thoughts a little bit. I do that already. I'm making one right now, actually, currently. But I do want to make more videos where I'm able to just kind of lay out my thoughts and kind of talk about things that I want to talk about. I want to try and make scripted videos that people will hopefully like a little bit more. I've done a couple in the past, not many, but a couple. And I would like to kind of expand that. I have a couple ideas. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get them to work in execution, but I have a couple ideas that I want to try and run by you guys. But hopefully I'll be able to work that out. But yeah, those are my plans for 2021. I'm not entirely sure how those are going to work out. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to all of them. But I'm going to try my damnedest to do them all. So, yeah, but hopefully I will be able to do some good stuff with it. Hopefully I'll be able to expand my hopefully I'll be able to get some of the stuff that I want to do under my belt, and hopefully I'll be able to actually do the things I want. I don't know if I will be able to, but I'm gonna try my hardest to get them all to work out. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this little video discussing my plans for content for the channel for you guys. I'm gonna try and so basically, in summary, there's a couple of anime that I want to review that I'm going to need to work out. I want to get a Let's Play of Among Us going with a couple of my friends and maybe a couple of new people you haven't seen on the channel before. I want to try and finish up that video that I've been teasing for a long ass time, and hopefully get my head out of my ass and finally finish it. I want to bring back some older Let's Plays that I worked on but kind of pulled the plug on because I kind of got frustrated because I kind of got stuck on a certain part, and I liked them. Mainly the ones that I liked, not so much the ones that I didn't very much care for. But the ones that I liked, and wanted to play more of, I'm definitely going to. And also, finally, I'm going to try and do some more scripted stuff that'll hopefully like expand my horizons a little bit, and hopefully make some more content that people will actually like, so that I can kind of expand how people mainly that the reason for that one is to just kind of make people see me as more than just a guy who plays video games for a living, which is hopefully what I'll be able to do soon, but not what I want to be known for necessarily. I want people to know me as like the kind of guy who does like as a jack of all trades kind of YouTuber, somebody who just makes whatever content pops into his head and just works his hardest to actually make it work. So, yeah, hopefully that'll all pan out. Hopefully you guys will stick with me long enough for me to actually get some of those done, and hopefully you guys will support me. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also, be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out, and with all the projects that I'm planning to work on going forward, I hope you guys will support me and maybe help give some emotional support as well. If you guys want to see, if you like emotional support, motivation, like tell me, hey, you got this. Yeah, the Patreon is a good way to help that, but you can also check out my Discord and just kind of keep up to date with me over there. And basically anybody else who decides to join my Discord, I recommend going over and joining my Discord, because it kind of only has like 3 or 4 people on it, and I would like to see it grow. So, yeah. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!